Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Return to Monkey Island. We are trying to go on an expedition. The pirate leaders are new and hate us, so we're going to have to try and find ourselves a ship. So, do we want to stroll along the docks? Probably not, but let's see. Oh, don't like this green ship. Green ship? Green smoke. Whatever it is. Le ship.
Oh, clever.
Very clever. Job openings?
Expedition to fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome pirate on the 8 seas. Equal opportunity employer. Inquire here.
Looking for a job? Step this way.
I don't think we'll qualify.
The clipboard in your hand says you're the quartermaster.
The crew says I'm the quartermaster. Clipboard doesn't get a vote. You look like a guy without many options. You want a job? I'm short a swabby.
Maybe.
LeChuck's an equal opportunity employer. Even humans are mostly tolerated.
Even Guybrushes? I'd love to be a swabby. Have you got anything more senior? I'm getting my own expedition. You got anything more senior?
Have you got anything more senior?
Well, I need a second mate, a bosun, a ship surgeon, and a gunner. Do you think you're qualified for any of those?
I could maybe be the gunner.
I could be the gunner. Oh, I'd be great at that. Boom, boom.
You look a little scrawny. What do you bench?
Bench? No problem. I sat on one for 12 hours once. I can take it.
I have a lot to do today.
How about ship surgeon?
How about ship surgeon?
I assume you have some kind of medical degree?
Is that a definite requirement?
Sorry.
I could be second mate.
I could be second mate.
Do you honestly have any idea what a second mate does?
No.
Goes to store openings and funerals and waits for the first mate to be incapacitated.
I thought so.
Could be boatswain.
I'd make a great bosun.
Exactly what qualifications have you got for that?
I can hold my breath for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe 8.
Don't waste my time, okay?
Fine. Maybe swabby's not so bad.
Maybe Swabby's not so bad after all.
The only requirement is that you bring your own mop. If you've got a mop, the job is... Hey, wait a minute.
What?
What's your name, sailor?
Smith, John Smith. Andrew LeChuck, nephew. Andrew LeChuck, no relation. Andrew LeChuck.
Andrew LeChuck, nephew.
Oh, ballsy play, Andrew. LeChuck gave me a blacklist and you're on it. In fact, you are the blacklist. I'm
Oh.
sorry. Can't hire you. You're obviously Guybrush Threepwood.
We are not.
Well, that's a slight hitch.
I'm confused. Didn't you say you were gonna get your own ship?
Yes, but then suddenly I thought, why bother? I wanted a ship and a crew. Here was a ship and a crew. Ripe for the taking. All I had to do was get on board, wait for the right moment, and strike.
Strike?
Mutiny the crew, seize the ship. Be a pirate.
Except they wouldn't hire you because they knew who you were.
Yeah, that was a problem. Also, I needed a mop.
Fine. Alright, our to-do list updates. Join LeChuck's crew. Solve problem. Quartermaster recognizes me and won't hire me. Get a mop. Seize LeChuck's ship at the earliest opportunity. Okay. Well, we've got ourselves a goal.
I hope this isn't one of those party cruises.
Supplies?
Say what you want about my evil, horrible nemesis LeChuck, but he does know how to stock a ship.
Yeah.
No parking of demonic, ghostly, or undead vessels or scooters. Tuesdays 3 to 4.
Oh. Alright, well, let's head this way and try and figure out how we're going to get onto the ship and how we can get a mop.
Wally in such a hurry? He wouldn't sell us out to Madison, would he?
I believe he needed to relieve the pressure upon him in a different way.
They look familiar. Well, at least one of them does. Let's head to Low Street. Elaine!
Elaine?
Guybrush!
Wait, are you going to tell a mushy part now?
A little, but I can skip over the hugs and kisses. Elaine!
Guybrush!
I was hoping you'd turn up in this story.
I was hoping you'd turn up in this story.
I was hoping you'd turn up in mine.
How's your scurvy prevention project?
How's your scurvy prevention project?
It's great! We're going to get a lot of limes to a lot of sailors and save a lot of lives.
I've got to come up with a way to deal with Captain Madison, though. The pressure she's putting on the town is making it hard for social programs like mine.
You won't believe how I'm getting to Monkey Island.
You won't believe how I'm getting to Monkey Island.
I've known you a long time. Try me.
I'm planning to sign on to LeChuck's crew, mutiny them, and take the ship.
Oh dear. Isn't there an easier way?
Oh, trust me, that is the easy way.
Yep. Sounds like you've both met Captain Madison.
Sounds like we both met Captain Madison.
I don't like her. She's the one who pushed to shut down the shipyard.
She doesn't understand the value of the secret of Monkey Island.
She laughed at me.
Me too.
She's not
Obviously,
nice.
The woman has no taste and a lousy sense of humor.
You've probably got to get going. I have to get going.
I have to get going.
Oh, so do I. Lots to do. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Right, let's have a look at this.
The problem with this statue is it's not a statue of Elaine, the best ever governor of Melee.
Good old Guybrush. Read the plaque.
Honoring Melee Island's 27th governor, Carlo the Swordmaster. Frankly, we were afraid not to.
Sketchy
It doesn't
graffiti.
look finished.
No, it doesn't. What's that? Oh, it's back to the docks.
It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important, but boring. I've never once made it all the way to the end.
Can we take
Elaine would kill me if she caught me pulling down her flyers.
that? Okay, no. How reassuring.
Well, the voodoo here must be authentic, culturally, and historically accurate. The sign says so.
Yeah,
They're having a half-off sale.
nice. Let's go in.
The International House of Mojo. This place hasn't changed in years.
Don't expect any continuation from Tails, by the way.
Welcome, Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again.
I have been waiting for you.
He means ever since we last saw each other, it's been years. I'm going in search of the secret Monkey Island. I'm planning to go on a ship with LeChuck. Any advice?
You mean...
Fate ordained that you would be here several minutes ago. Only you can manage to be late, even when you are fated to arrive.
It's a gift.
Allow me to seek knowledge on your behalf.
Will it cost me anything?
Pride, free will. Not much. The way to the secret is like a serpent which swallows itself. Many obstacles lie ahead.
Serpent, obstacles, got it.
You must walk the path. Yet you have already walked the path.
And now I'm going back again.
When you are unsure of the way forward, open this book for guidance on what is to come.
It can tell me my future?
In a way, think of it as a book of hints.
What is it really?
A book of hints. Use it wisely. To know too much diminishes the voyage.
Yeah, true.
Neat. Thanks.
No charge.
Nice result. All right, so we've got a book of hints. We're not going to use that pretty much for the most part. This trusty horse armor was like a pre-order thing, I seem to remember. Thank goodness.
This has gotten me out of a lot of scrapes over the years.
Yeah, I think that was a pre-order thing. I honestly can't remember. Join LeChuck's crew. So yeah, nothing else new on there. Let's talk to the voodoo lady. Your sign says you're going out of business.
Your sign says you're going out of business. Or is this one of those not really going out of business sales?
There is a new dark magic on the rise in the Caribbean. It has many adherents, particularly among the young. There is little demand for my talents or my wares. Business is terrible.
Aww.
And there are other factors. Captain Madison desires this location.
Madison
That
again.
it belongs to me will be of little help against her financial and political powers.
Whoa, back up. Dark magic, you said?
I did.
How does dark magic work?
How does dark magic work?
Runes, chemicals, the power of secrets. I am no expert. It's too sterile for my tastes. I like things messy and theatrical.
Is dark magic powerful?
Is dark magic powerful?
Powerful, yes, it can be. But dangerous. If the badger chews his own tail, soon there is no more badger.
You like that metaphor a lot.
It has many uses.
Can dark magic get me to Monkey Island?
Can dark magic get me to Monkey Island?
No.
Nuts.
Damn it. Where can I get my hands on some dark magic?
Where can I get my hands on some dark magic?
Dark magic is not your path, Guybrush Threepwood.
How do you know? I don't suppose you sell mops?
I don't suppose you sell mops.
I cannot guide you on matters of mops. The true master is the cook at the scum bar.
Ah, okay. Can you use your talents to tell me how Elaine is?
Can you use your talents to tell me how Elaine is right now?
She is always close, no matter the distance.
Do your answers ever make sense?
There are no answers, only questions that are finished.
Are you able to see what LeChuck is up to?
Are you able to see what LeChuck is up to?
Your goals and the goals of LeChuck are aligned, as always. But his intentions are darker. He would use the secret to do terrible things.
Dark-er? What's that supposed to mean?
LeChuck must not acquire the secret.
No argument there.
Is this the year when you finally tell me your name? Asking the big questions now.
Is this the year when you finally tell me your name? It's become almost a running gag between us. But it's awkward, like when your glass is empty but you keep trying to drink out of it over and over.
It is Corina.
Oh, okay. Karina. Nice. Somehow it was more exciting before I
Yeah.
knew that.
That is true of many things.
Ah, I wonder if that is a slight little hint for later on. Interested. Will I succeed?
Will I succeed?
Achievement depends mostly on the definition of success.
Got any other mystical advice?
Got any other mystical advice or information for me? Stock tips or something.
No.
What's the point of knowing a voodoo lady if you can't get stock tips?
This is a neat symbol. What does it mean?
That used to contain magical disguises. But alas, they have all gone.
Yeah, it's too bad you're sold out. A magic disguise seems really useful.
Yeah.
There's always the famous eye patch of John Laney at the museum. I'm sure the magic has worn off by now, but I believe I could restore its abilities.
Okay.
Do you do gift wrapping?
We're out of wrapping paper, unless you'd like it wrapped in the skin of a lizard.
Probably not.
No thanks.
No. What's this?
Pointy.
It is a non-magical ceremonial knife. Very sharp indeed.
Can we have this?
Pointy. Oh, I'd like this knife.
An excellent choice. I will need you to verbally agree to a release of liability.
Say what?
Okay.
This product is not to be used in the commission of any crime, including vandalism, jailbreak, and theft of ancient priceless
Can't promise
artifacts.
that.
No problem.
Threatening, frightening, stabbing, shaving, or manicuring yourself or another person are likewise considered outside the scope of acceptable use.
Oh, okay, I guess.
The product is not balanced for throwing. Throwing the product violates these terms and will invalidate the warranty. Whittling, scrimshaw, mumbledy-peg, juggling, and any tricks involving stacking or balancing the product may cause serious injury and should not be attempted by unlicensed persons.
Uh-huh.
Use with breads, spreads, bedspreads, or thread may damage the product. If damaged, the product should not be used. Product is sharp and should not be carried in a pocket, coat, belt, hatband, handbag, shoulder holster, or sheath.
Fine.
At all times, keep the product away from children, pets, the aged or infirm, clowns, pirates, and adults. Where possible, it should be locked securely in a vault.
Yeah.
The manufacturer accepts no responsibility for the consequences of any use or misuse of this product. By verbally assenting to these terms, purchaser hereby assumes all liability, past, present, and future, throughout this and all possible and impossible universes.
You done?
Oh, is this where I say yes?
Yes.
Yes. Is there anything I am allowed to do with it?
I am not able to answer that question, as it could create a liability issue.
Of course. We'll take it anyway. Alright, well, we're out of time, so we'll leave it there. We'll go and see about this eye patch and various other things in the next episode. So as always, thank you very much for watching. A big thank you to my patrons, Arcades Games, Wayne Nate, Paul from the Phantom Fellows, Lyle, Hobo, Numinous, Kumadin, Paulione, Flossie the Sheep, JohnCom555, Chrissy, Paul James, Salties, and Adventure Game Geek, and I'll see you next time.